Alright, here we go. Hopefully this is working now. Alright, so I skipped the intro bit because it's basically just a fucking waste of time. And I got pretty lucky with Goku on getting him some decent ki before the game started. I think I started on, what's that, 2, 4, 6, 8. So I got a 4 and a 2. So my tactic's pretty easy. Sorry, I'm still trying to set everything up. Yeah, you get an easy start with Broly not attacking for the first 3 turns, so you basically want to have on that 3rd turn all your characters set up correctly. You want to have, for example, with my team, I wanted to try and have Kaioken and Super Saiyan 3 Goku on that turn which Broly doesn't attack, and then between Boo and another player, I'll be rotating every 3 turns between them, so you'd get Boo once every 6 turns on the wrong side of an attack. So given that, you kind of just have to see what happens in these first few runs. Is basically be setting it up. You can see I get hit here, but it's with Trunks, so it's not too bad. I use Ghost Usher here, so I force Broly's hand to move to the next, so I don't take the big hit. Because obviously Trunks doesn't have the Blazing Battle enabled at the moment, so he gets hit pretty hard. I got very lucky with the Kaioken getting with the 6 ki at the start, so this run's actually been pretty easy considering, but having done it 10 times already, it's not always the case. So here we go, Broly's hitting last, so what I want to do here is move Trunks to the last spot, so Blue takes the hit. They've all got Blazing Battle, and there shouldn't be any problems. I shouldn't take any big damage here. Seven. Okay, so he hits for 8, which isn't too bad. Like, Boo will easily recover that. See, I'm almost back to full strength. So what you do now is you move your front 2, you move your Kaioken to the front, make sure that your Super Saiyan 3's at spot number 2, and Boo can take the last hit, and you'll see him in another 3 turns. So Broly doesn't attack any of my players here. Both from ult. Doesn't really do too much damage, but after the 10th or 11th special attack, you start getting pretty lucky. Okay, so what you want to do now is actually, I stuffed that up. I should have had Trunks in the middle spot, and I've probably just realised it. Doesn't matter. So as long as you've got 2 people with Blazing Battle in this position, when Broly's attacking, you should pretty much survive. So move Trunks to the back. Goku gets his ult off pretty easily. And Trunks hits. By the 5th or 6th time, you'll basically get the understanding on how it flows. Starting to do some damage. So what you want to do now is, because Broly's hitting that last person, I basically have to leave Boo where he is. Trunks will take the hit, Blazing Battle will kick in, and I shouldn't lose too much health, but we'll see. Just means we'll see Boo in another 2 turns, and then I'll put him in the 3rd spot, and then he'll go back to being on the rotation. So move the Tech Goku to last spot, put him in the rotation. Super Saiyan 3 can attack first, then Kaioken. How much damage is he doing now? 90k, so it's getting up there. Okay, so now Boo's back in after 2 turns, put him last, so he goes back in the rotation. Blazing Battle kicks in, Trunks is blue, so he takes the hit. Great Saiyan Man takes a hit. So you can see now too that the Dokkan mode's ready to be used, so Rampage. Yeah, put Trunks last, Goku takes the hit, boom. You effectively want to have that Trunks that converts the rainbow orbs to blue orbs coming up every second turn on your alternate, but because Broly was either going to hit the Tech Goku or the Great Saiyan Man, I had to force his hand and put him in rotation. Got a good Dokkan off then. 135. So we've probably got about 4 or 5 more attacks and we're done. So Blue goes first, takes the hit, he's attacking all, so I'll use my contemplating using King Yama, but I'll be fine. In the end, I use it. Better safe than sorry, I guess. I mean, when you've got like 50 King Yamas, why not? Sometimes I'll use it often too when I know that Boo's not going to come up for another few turns, so but there you go, get my health back. Put Boo in last, he goes back into rotation, Koken attacks, Super Saiyan 3 Goku attacks, Boo attacks. You pretty much want to leave as many rainbow orbs on the field as possible as well, because the more rainbow orbs that you take, the less blue orbs that you'll have. You know, I've done this many of times before when there's only been, Goku has, just the 3 from the link with the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, so still doable. You might just end up using 1 or 2 Sensu Beans. Here we go, push her last, put her in rotation, keep the link going between these two. Super Saiyan 3 go. Put Boo last, put him in rotation, these 2 links will be loving it. I think the fastest I've done this is in about, 9 minutes? What are we at the moment? About 9, so 2 more hits. So put Tech last. Goku gets his ult off. See, I wanted to leave that rainbow orb because I knew that right side was going to get covered when Trunks comes around again. See, with this I could have swapped out Saiyan Man for Trunks at the end, but in the end it doesn't make that big of a difference. down to 46 health with Broly on the last bar. Shouldn't be too much longer now. Leave it as it is. Let Trunks take the hit. It all depends on who's got the best defense as well. But pretty much as long as they've got that blazing battle link going, you'll survive it. Obviously, if he uses his ult, you'll end up taking 20k damage, but you shouldn't be too worried, especially with Boo. If you didn't have Boo, well, you'd be in a bit of trouble. You'd probably use a few of your Sensu Beans and heals. Alright, he's got probably one more hit left. Okay, so this is where you probably get a bit worried, but we'll use a King Yama anyway. You know, times like this you don't really want to get knocked out just for shits and giggles, so always be safe. No, they did 6k. So I would have survived that not having used King Yama, but always be cautious. You never know. Okay, here we go. $142k. Boom. Game over. And that's it. Congratulations, you've just beaten Broly.